Hello friends, very good evening. Myself Bala here. I'm welcome you all to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I'm going to discuss about the stock selection for a tomorrow. So what are the stocks we can go for a tomorrow stock selection that I'm going to discuss in this video. And I'm going to clear your doubts, some messages on my WhatsApp regarding the doji, right? So I'm going to discuss here you on this video now. So first we selected some stocks by yesterday. So one is Titan and another one is I think Britannia. So these two stocks, how it performed and what are the logics which we are going to understand from that today's scenario. Yesterday the Titan makes a doji candle, right? And we are waiting for a sell signal at the bottom of 2461.90, and we are waiting for a buy signal. If it has continues the trend, we are waiting for the buy signal around 2493.85. These are the levels where we got from our trading. But let's check. If you see the chart, if you see the stock, it triggers your buy entry as well as it triggers your sell entry on the same day. How we can avoid such a kind of trade, or how we can avoid such a kind of opportunities, because we are using a daily candles, right? So we use a daily candles. So tomorrow maybe a gap down or a gap up opening. So most of the time market opens gap lower, it may reversed up. If it is gap higher, and it may reverse up most of the times. So sometimes only it can continues the direction where it is opened by gap up or a gap down. So here same kind of which is happening, and lot of questions about this trade. Finally we didn't get a only buy opportunities on this stock. Let I open a 5-minute chart of this. So this is what our buy entry and this is what our sell entry. So we thought buy and sell. If I'm opening a 5-minute chart, let's check it out. What happened here? The stock in the first 5 minutes itself, it is opened below our sell entry point. If anything happened like before the market, after market open within a 5 minutes, I already told you, if within a 5 minutes if our levels are broken uh, by gap up or gap down, means we need to wait to that 5 minutes low should be crossed, then we can keep for a sell entry. So in this case it is opened below our level. Even if you go for a 1-minute chart also, so you see that first 1-minute chart, it is not our entry point. So within a 5 minutes we cannot able to make entries first of all, right? So we should avoid such a kind of entry. So but after breaking the entry, it is already open break our entry opening itself, it is broken our entry. So we have to wait for this level to break. So still we didn't have any opportunities on the sell side, and after sometimes later around 10:30 it broke the high, and it should be your stop loss, or we can increase our stop loss for the day low also, but it is not recommended, so we can keep the stop loss. But if you watch this, it is triggers you only the buy entry, and till end of the day it is trading on the same level, not moving higher. It little bit moved somewhere around 6-7 points, and again it is coming down by 5 to 9 points is down, and it is closed by the cost. There is no opportunity or even opportunity which is present on the Titan, but it is doesn't move. But those who are waiting for a positional entry, that was the entry was triggered only on buy side, not for a sell side. Just look at in the first 5 minutes, we cannot able to catch the market within after market opening within 5 minutes we cannot, and this is a trap. Okay, so we avoided, and only Titan give you buy entry, and it is closed by the cost, but intraday doesn't generate you any profit, but positional basis it may continue tomorrow. We'll check what will happen on that Titan tomorrow. And another one, Britannia, there is also no opportunity in Britannia. How became see, let's check that. That is what our entry in first 5 minutes market opened higher than our entry, and it moves somewhere nearby 3708, but our entry price is 3667. So we are going to buy. If you are buying at this point, it may having it increase our risk from 67 to 708, almost 40 point higher. We are buying the stock where we are expecting to trade. So that I don't want to take an entry. So I can simply ignore. When it has come down to this level, may have the chances we can try, but it is not triggering the entry. If you check the daily basis, it opens a gap up and moves higher, and again it closed, and there is no entry opportunity on Britannia. So this thing you have to clear, because if your entry point is 100, so you try to buy at entry point. If it is gap up opening above 100, don't go for the trade. So you can avoid the trade. Don't need to be trade on that, right? So another important, what was the stocks for tomorrow? That I'm going to check. I checked it out. There is no stocks were filtered by our scanner, and we didn't get any stocks in a single candle. So we have only IDFC First Bank, which forms a IDFC First Bank, which forms a shooting star. Let's say this is a low value stocks where the value of the stock is just about 40 rupees. So most of the day it forms a spinning top, hammer, doji. So that is why we normally use the stocks value above 300. That may giving you the right chances. But we didn't find any hammer, doji like that candle on our stock selection, and we can go for a double candle. We can find any stocks. Didn't find a Bank of Baroda. It's about bear bullish and white inside of. We don't go for. So 𝐭4 is a bullish harami. Go for a 𝐭4 forms a bullish harami. Yeah. So this may be it's a bullish harami where it is forms, and the risk should be high. And if you find out any bullish harami, don't go for intraday. So it is a positional. So bullish harami, we can expect there is a after 4 days down. So we may be expecting uptrend once it is broken around 3869 or 3870. 3785 should be your stop loss. And one of my student or one of my friend who asking me about today in this bank. This bank forms a doji, but it is not available on the scanner. Why? So it just forms a doji. It looks like a doji candle, so it may be a doji. But to my conditions, by any chance, we don't have any stocks for tomorrow. I'm not recommending any. But this one looks good. But I'm giving you condition on that stock. Here it is forms a top doji. Maybe we may be going for a sell, or we may be going for a buy for a continuation. And the risk for that trade is almost 10 rupees. Let's check tomorrow what will happen in the stock. But while I'm creating the scanners, I have some conditions. So based on the conditions only the scanner will work. It will not find out all the stocks where it is forms your condition exactly. But the condition where I made is just go to check our conditions. What was the condition on that particular? We use clearly. For example, the close price must be 1000. The close price is 1084.45. That's the close price, and we used open minus the open price. Let's say 1085. And just a second, please. Yeah, just look at my condition is how I am going to create my scanner. How I created 1085. This must be greater than sorry, this must be this one must be greater than or equal to. That is why conditions. So open price 1085. So that is this may be closing price 1084. Just a second, please. So my condition is on my doji. Oh my god. So let's understand what I created on my code. Is nothing about on my code is little bit and tough to understand. 1084.45 must be greater than, right, 1085 minus 1085, right, 1085 minus 1085 into 0.003. This was my condition. And the lower level 1084.45 is less than equal to 1085 plus 1085 multiplied by 0.003. So this is my conditions where if you calculate the difference between the open and close is around 65 paisa, sorry, 0.65 paisa. But this values, if you calculate these values, it must be less than the price. Let I go to check it out, calculate this thing. First of all, 1085 multiplied by 0.00003 divided by 100, it's around 0.3 paisa, right? So we have to multiply by 1085 minus 1000. We done that 0.003 minus, sorry, 1085 into 0.003. That's it. So 3 rupees 25 paisa. So minus 1085. Sorry, 1085 minus. That's it. Confusing, right? Calculator. 1085 into 0.003, the 3.25. 1085 minus 3.25, it's around 1081, right? It must be greater than or lesser than this value. So it will not giving you the right price. So it is about just about 60 paisa. You got it? And also lower from the close to open plus the open multiplied by the number percentage. So it must be happen in this range, then it will be finding out the stock. So if you are not using that, so if you are generally using open equal to close, that will differently finding out by wherever the scan will be, okay, the conditions what you are creating the conditions. So that is why the stock will not available on the stock. So let me go for a futures. How many stocks which is formed today? Open equal to high. Let me try to open equal to high. That simply will find out this much of stocks, right? These are the stocks which forms exactly. Let's go for a Tata Steel. It's a doji, but I'm expecting this will, sorry, open equal to close. We didn't find any. So we adjusted that 0.003. So that will not available on IndusInd Bank. So that is the reason it will not available on that list of the stocks. I go for the stock for tomorrow. We didn't get any stock, but we can go for this because it is forms a doji at high. Let's check it out what will happen. But it will not scanned by our scanner or my scanner. So I'm not finding out any stocks for tomorrow. Thank you for watching this video and thank you very much.